So in 1996, I was like 4 years old, and I lived in Alaska. I'm originally from Anchorage, Alaska, and I was like waiting for my family to get ready to go to the Discovery Zone, which was inside the Diamond Mall downtown. And I guess I must have been like really impatient. So I just remember like asking if I could go to the mall and meet them there. And they said, yeah. So I walked out the back door and I was gone the whole day. I remember a lot, but I will skip to the part where when I finally made it to the mall, the first thing I see is like this pink store. It's got like all kinds of girly stuff in there, things that like I rarely was able to get, always wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted some lip gloss and I was gonna steal it. And I felt the Holy Spirit. I felt the Holy Spirit tell me, no, you can't steal that. That's not what you're supposed to do. You have to be patient and wait. Do not steal that. You could get in trouble. So I held it in my hand and I put it back down, and I just kept going from store to store looking at everything, window shopping. All of a sudden, I start to feel like my aura was shrinking into me. I felt like the entire mall was looking for me, like they were looking at me, like it was like I could feel that someone was looking at me like I did something wrong. And I didn't, except for I was there by myself. So I started bouncing from store to store to store. And then I find myself hiding in between the clothing rack and the Gap. And that's when the cop found me. They brought me home, and everybody I knew there was in my aunt's apartment, and they were crying. And it kind of like threw me off a little bit because I didn't understand. Like, I asked to go and they gave me permission. But that day, I proved to my family that I could pretty much do anything I put my mind to. But that day was the first day that Jesus like revealed his presence like to me. That was the first time that I can say in my life that God was with me. I walked a major highway and I walked 8 miles to get to that mall, alone physically, but his spirit was with me. He guided me and he scolded me. He was with me. He was basically my imaginary friend, so to speak.